Are you holding tension in your body? Is this affecting your mobility, sleep, or state of mind throughout the day? First, let's take a moment to reflect on why, as well as the how we do this. Finding a genuine state of mind and body relaxation takes practice. When you consider how you feel stepping into a Pilates session, especially if you've rushed or moved mountains just to get there, the mind may be racing. The breath may be heavy and short and into the shoulders. As we progress through the practice and find synchronicity between our breath flow and movement, I'm sure you would agree the limbs begin to lengthen, the tension begins to release, and the mind feels present in that moment. The more challenging exercises then begin to feel lighter and more like a natural progression of a movement. Quality breathing is an achievable skill. This exercise is a starting point. As you are developing breath skills, be kind to yourself. Our body function patterns and behaviours are our own, established uniquely from our own body's journey thus far. Like any skill development and muscle strengthening, this takes practice. For now, let's start here. Find your space. Comfortable for you in terms of lightness or darkness, temperature, and noise. Allow for the uninterrupted time here, so you may surrender yourself to the practice without feeling concern about rushing to the finish or any potential interruptions. Starting in a seated position, working from the top to the bottom of the sternum, the front of the body which connects each side of the rib cage. With quick movement and light pressure, rub or move the skin for at least 30 seconds to activate the neurolymphatic points that are directly relating to the diaphragm. As you work through this space, I'll explain the neurolymphatic points are the points of potential congestion of the lymph fluid that sit at the distal end of the sensory receptive nerves to the different muscles or organs. So in this case, the receptive nerves for the diaphragm are located in this space. By moving the skin, we help to encourage the lymph fluid that may be forming a stasis to these nerves to move through, therefore sending clearer messages through the nerves to the diaphragm. It's also a nice way to get the upper body moving a little bit too and the blood flowing. Now you may choose to stay in this seated position, or perhaps you prefer to lie down and extend your limbs along the mat. You might prefer to have a cushion to support your head or even under the knees. A bolster is also another good option if this is comfortable for you. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and into your lungs, feel the rise and flare of your rib cage as the diaphragm muscle expands upward and outward. The press of the back of the ribs downward into the mat. Hold the breath intake for just a moment, then slowly allow the release of the breath, the exhale, through the nose if you are able, letting the diaphragm deflate, feeling the abdomen start to sink down and the body relax with the out-breath. The next breath in, attempt to inhale for a count of 4 to 6. And hold. And now release the exhale for a count of 6 to 8, allowing your body to melt in the mat by releasing any gripping or holding that you feel anywhere throughout your body. Expelling every last drop of air from the body. Breathing in through the nose. As you exhale, mindfully relax the back of the legs, the heels as well, and let them sink downward into the mat. Breathing in. And with the exhale, release the hips, melting them downward into the mat. Breathing in. And with the exhale, release the spine, melting it downward into the mat, feeling the gentle imprint of each vertebra as it connects to the mat below you. Breathing in. And with the exhale, release the back of the arms, melting downward into the mat. Wobble your fingers and let them just settle here into the mat. Breathing in. And with the exhale, release the back of the shoulders here, melting downward into the mat. Breathing in. And with the exhale, release the back of the head and neck, melting downward into the mat. Breathing in. And with the exhale, release the jaw and just let it hang here loosely, mouth slightly open. Now gently wobble your jaw from side to side, creating some looseness, releasing some restriction, building mobilisation through the joint. The jaw can hold a lot of tension for us, and therefore taking that tension deeper into our fascia throughout the skull and the back line of the body. This is a gentle, helpful exercise just to release some of the unnecessary tension we may hold through our jaw. Breathing in. And with the exhale, reach your arms overhead if this range suits you, or over the chest, and stretching out from the fingertips to the toes. Let the body just melt down into the mat. Breathing in. Exhale and lower your arms now to rest back alongside of your body. Finding your comfortable breath flow here now, breathing in through the nose, expanding the diaphragm, feeling the rise and flare of the rib cage, slowly releasing the breath out, feeling the abdomen start to deflate as your diaphragm lowers, and let the back line of your body just settle down into the mat. Breathing in, scrunching your toes up, holding them tight, and as you exhale, let them go, releasing. Breathing in, squeeze and clench your fingers here into a tight fist, and as you exhale, let them go. Settle into your own sense of rhythm of breath flow, a long breath in and a slow release of the breath all the way out of the body. Now if you're lying here, turn to your side and slowly bring yourself up into a seated position. Settling into a seated position that's comfortable for you. You may prefer to have the legs extended, the legs crossed, or even in a kneeling position. And settle in just for a moment here into this position. Coming into a neck stretch as you breathe in, leading with the chin, lengthen the neck up long, reaching the chin towards the ceiling or the sky above you. And as you exhale, roll down through the neck, bringing your chin in towards the chest. Softly bring your head back into a centered position. Breathing in and turn your head to look over your right shoulder. And exhale, bringing your head back into center. Breathing in, turning to look over your left shoulder. And exhale, bringing your head back into center. Resting your hands to your sides now, letting the fingertips now lightly touch the ground below you. On the next breath in, arcing your arms out to the side, facing the palms up towards the ceiling, bringing your arms overhead, palms facing into each other, and reach the fingertips tall, long through your body. Draw the shoulder blades in towards each other now here, opening through the front of your body. Exhale, lower the arms down. And once more, resting your fingertips down to your side. Relax your arms now. Breathing in, roll through your shoulders. Pause here just for a moment, and now exhale, changing directions, rolling through the shoulders, letting every last amount of breath out. And resting your shoulders, your body here,